Ugh, great! I've lost my book! Have you seen my book, Trixie?
Is that a trick question? No, the real question is why is Twilight Sparkle here? Seriously, I thought for sure I'd be the most great and powerful student in this classroom.
What? Hey, I found my book!
Today, we will be learning about water spells, and Zecora has been kind enough to come impart her knowledge.
Twilight!
Derpy, first of all, why are you throwing things? We sit right next to each other. And second, we're on the front row. Princess Sterling can see and hear everything that's going on.
That's okay. I don't mind, because Princess Sterling is the best teacher ever! Did you hear that, Princess Sterling?
Shh! Welcome, Zecora.
So, like I was saying, don't you think Zecora would make a great pop star?
What does that have to do with anything?
She always speaks in rhyme. It's like she's singing.
Ladies, this is not social hour.
Ew, you're right. It's the 11 o'clock hour.
I'm here today to share with you a spell to make ponies breathe under the blue. Close your eyes and spin around, and then repeat these words I recount. Oceans are great and vast and free. I wish to observe, live, and see. And that, pony folk, will allow you to venture underwater. I do not joke. Thank you, Zecora. For our next session, we will meet at the beach. Oh my muffins! Is this not the perfect Alicorn Academy or what? This playset is absolutely magnificent! The set is by Calico Critters and the actual name is Berry Grove School. The set is composed of an absolutely amazing 2-story school structure and more itty bitty teeny tiny realistic accessories than I would even know what to do with. I purchased this set on Amazon.com and looking back at my shopping history, it was a Black Friday sale for about $60. That's kind of expensive, but really, look at this thing. It's so worth it. It's a full-blown school with everything you need to educate 6 students. Well, you can try to educate 6 students. If Derpy's in the class, it's probably going to be a bit of a challenge. So there is some assembly required, but the basic structure is already put together, and the second floor is actually screwed and glued in, so it's a major pain to remove. Alrighty, well here is Berry Grove School all put together, and I have to say, I absolutely love the detail in all these Calico Critters playsets. Both the interior and exterior are out of this world, and it seems that there are so few companies that still do that with toys. So the school has a bell tower and a super realistic shingled roof. And there are steps leading up to the front doors which do open. This school really looks like a real building with all the texture around the windows and boards and panes. It's just awesome. And then there's also a little notice board on the side. Now, let's check out the interior where all the learning happens. You know, as long as Derpy is not in class. I do want to note that the shells on the wall did not come with the playset. They are strategically placed to hide screw holes and glue residue from where I removed the second floor. And believe it or not, the second floor will pop right back on without any screws or glue. Seriously, what was the point of all that junk anyway? So the set comes with a really fun clock for telling time, as well as a super realistic looking chalkboard. And you can even place items like erasers, pointers, and books on the chalkboard's ledge. There's even a set of cubbies for students to keep their belongings, like books, sketch pads, paintbrushes, you name it. As I mentioned earlier, the school has a capacity for 6 students, so there's 6 of pretty much everything, including chairs, desks, and books. And oh my muffins, look at these desks, they look so real. And there's also a podium with an attendance book for the instructor. Now let's head up the stairs and check out the second floor. There's space for an arts and crafts area on the second floor. It's basically a big table with 6 stools and accessories like paintbrushes, art palettes, protractors, and sketchbooks. There's also a bell tower with a real battery-operated working clock. And if you're too impatient to wait for the end of the day, you can ring the bell yourself. Well, that's it for Berry Grove School. If you enjoyed this review and want to see more, please click subscribe. You can also follow me on social media for behind the scenes, pictures, previews, and other junk. You guys have a good one. Hi, at Alicorn Academy, we work with students to enhance their magical abilities so that every pony can become a princess. If you're still watching, put every pony a princess down in the comments.
Princess Sterling, I'm offended. I don't want to be called a princess.
Gosh, you're the first male I've ever seen. I didn't know they existed, Celestia!